Hello guys, in today about how to draft or make pattern for this beautiful blazer dress here. And so the measurement you been here bust measurement, shoulder measurement, shoulder to waist, or hip, or nipple to nipple, being from apex to apex, shoulder to nipple, waist measurement, and then full length because of a dress. So blazer a form a type of suit, so the calculations is a bit complicated. So before I be calculating, or bust on is supposed to be divided by 4 plus 2. Where you draft all allowance are in it. Until your bust divided by 4 plus 2. So the bust measurement I'm working on it at 37. So 37 divided by 4 I mean 9.25, and I'm at 2 inches account. And waist waist a bit complicated. Waist near your waist measurement plus 2 divided by 4 plus extra 2. Reason being that say a honey de that waist and that be honor that of 2 inches or into work calculator or so did that intake an account so that short say so a waist plus 2 divided by 4 plus extra 2. I hope so you get it. And then hip also is the same as the bust. So a hip divided by 4 plus 2. So you will start with you will really out our starting line so that we get it on a straight point. See, mark your measurement and also, and then higher bust divided by 4, which gave me 9.25 by me use 9. Into me mark my bust line anyway, no, me mark me shoulder to waist line. My shoulder to waist now me working on 18 inches. To me mark me shoulder to waist, which is 18 inches on my paper. Me na me mark me full length. Actually now cause me mark me hip line before full length, but me very fear. So me sound the barbishim. To me mark full length for the dress na 31. Me mark and I me mark me extra 2 inches for pulling because of say suit into one, and you say I will maybe show you say we bu ano until so with the line in the trickle inside. So me mark extra 2 inches so I see a send a baby 33. See hana me de me hip line ni be shame me hip line me 9 inches because me pese hip in be drop it too much. To you markings now we be marking all round like all out. Send a baby we able to me rolling lines now what they are joining. So that is how to mark the lines now. The best starting main drafting. So here I am ruling out my lines so that we can start the draft. Able to me start the drafting. So here I also indicate it so that you won't be confused. And you have to now call shoulder line when or bust line when. So my key shoulder line, bust line, and then hip line, full length, and then hem. So as is shown here, we mark shoulder line, bust line, hip line, full length, and then hem. So you start on our shoulder line. So shoulder measurement, I mean, me using here 16. So by me the kind mark my neckline, back neck, is baby 3 inches, no about down 1.5 as always. So width near 3 inches, depth near 1.5 as always. So it's like drafting your normal bodice blog for a dress. That's how it is. It's here. Drafting your normal bodice blog for a dress. Adaptation, to get the suit form, like to get the blazer. So me marking my neck in the and me marking my shoulder. Shoulder me working on it in 16. So 16 divided by 2 will give you 8. About me 8. And then me mark will shoulder line. I'm marking the exact measurement, or my bust line. As I said, the normal process now they mark they drafted bodice blog. But we are no about adaptation when you blazer no. TV near connect shoulder line as ye who video ni mo be connect to shoulder line. So from there better than 1 inch for your shoulder slope. We are now connected to the neck point to get the shoulder slope. See, we have a mark your bust measurement no so. They said the calculation now. Bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2. And then my bust near 37. So divided by 4 means 9.2. So me the camera came at 9.2. Me no. And I'm me extra 2 inches no account. Don't forget so the 2 inches in the account. Because another set a side allowance for side seams no. To refia and the wood chow main fabric and so I was so with the can because one fan can we best short it. So same applies to the waist. But waist in the make I say only a waist plus 2 divided by 4 plus 2 in here for that intake divided by 4. We are now assign an allowance of 2 inches as I can to make everything short and confusing. So 2 inches now they can waist waist plus 2 divided by 4 near for that intake. Don't forget say we did that for adapted for manipulation no. So I was with the count so waist plus 2 divided by 4 plus extra 2 inches. So as I've seen doing it on my paper. So from there no you better your hip line so which is hip divided by 4 plus 2. Me hip me divided by 4 means 10.5 inches or 10.5 inches. So we are I'm saying me 2 inches in the count. But the same measurements now being our hip so sana the beba down to the hem, down to the full length. So you can just do it straight with me and straight forward to the hem. So I make here 10.5 inches no, plus here 2 inches for allowance. So from here we be armhole no. So to get the armhole depth no, be measure be divide the armhole no into 2 like normal bodice block. Half inch. So I be able to me die able to me draw armhole here. So we make it honey let's go to the waist. Yanko waist in so. So I say most of the time no blazer dress no no a fall well to say image here that way. Before I be sa back and I was so original waist and so from the center what be 1 inch. But now center back and so on the waistline what be 1 inch. So why is you know? I feel no be connected sa point in 1 inch point no. I'm a never hip line no more. We shape him and be our hip line no more. Pepe no so inches be any inch. We man be remove pepe. Well, one man a hip in the movie. We was saying really another line. No one connected to the bust line. We connected to the bust line. It is 1 inch near year frame. I don't know about we short now. Also any buttons in the movie. It shouldn't be fall because nimpankasa ye cheap comb. So we use 1 inch in frame. Be my which na fall. A better host me then go your pokey wo. So you know I you be connecting your lines into to see how a shape in the beba out. So say na terrain it's here after you join your point. So Mr. So you see curve make sure to be to me a blending ye. Say na be ya enko too porky. So pa ma terrain ya enko ye porky bi wo hepo. Nti afi ye rabe ye de that neighbor inside. Instead previously ye 1 inch free center back or and then a nipple to nipple measurement I me using 8 inches. So your nipple to nipple divided by 2. Me use 8 so me 4. because of see they can you 1 inch free mo dada no. When sound ko start when center back was start if you baby you 1 inch no a free no. I hope some say so I say a 5 but you 1 inch in a free. To me when I'm making me 2 inches near the car calculations no. This is what I was talking about. But so be my or hip and so they start free 5 because waist one you 1 inch free order that. It is also start free 4 on the hip, on the hem, and then on the bust now. With that line a betcha, it will look funny. It is 35, but on the waist dear, because you 1 inch a frame. So and also I know you lines need na be meet equally. With that in the end kwachi baby ya. Me say sisubiem because of see you 1 inch free back and the son. So we'll measure with that and we'll hip line, hem line, and then bust line as well. Marking no 1 inch plus or nipple to nipple divided by 2. But on the waist because of see you 1 inch free more than into no you be nipple to nipple na. But on your hip, hem and then bust line so nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 1 inch. So na be with that and then go look funny on your pattern. Me na me connect me points no. As you can see. So 2 inches now previous waist you calculating the waist plus 2 divided by 4 no. So 2 inches when na me count one we use that way in film you still get your waist divided by 4 plus 2 inches for your side 2 inches no for your side seam allowance, but you still get your normal waist measurement for your dress. So you're joining me and this is how it looks like. So yeah, the barber draw your armhole curve and to get your armhole curve, armhole you calculated that so the yan is here they curve by joining to get our armhole curve. And please don't mind me using my hand, me say air draw aside say curve no, because I prefer using my bare hand to draw my curves rather than using the curves now. So your baby connected from BBA divide armhole into 2 no. They were connected to your that. So they be a back that and we are using princess that here. This is how it's connected. So we are making sure so we're blending it inside. But a bag so men ko blending in such a way a baby na when you cap or with it. So me na me connect me draw me back neck line. And also me but most of the time I am using me free hand I'm there. So curves no find me say I'm manipulating here. So this is how the dress looks like. You back no. And I always prefer starting the back before the front because as a back in the human shadow you know what is a front. So this is how we are. Your pattern should look like. This is how it's supposed to look like. So this is my side back and then my center back. And then it's cut to, but because of the line and the back on so we 4. But on the main fabric and they cut 2. And then lining to cut 2. 2 we are 4 pieces. So for the front, me really out every line like the same thing as the back, the same measurement, everything. But just that because of say blazer, be falling onto the other one into me comb 4 inches to get my button stand and then overlapping as in the form of lapel. And I make me strong so me bar down 5 inches because a short color. We the color ne can preco. We me lapel because I'm not all that good at lapel. Until me use short color. Until me bar down 5 inches from the top, and I me comb 4 inches from the side to get my button stand. And then the neck is 3 inches by 3 as our normal bodice block. And then from the bust line, I me go down 1 inch where my dart will stop. Now me really out me nipple to nipple divided by 2 from my nipple line, waistline, hip line to the hem. So 2 inches for that as usual. To say the hair in the back now, and also calculation here the same thing as the back for the waist. 2 waist plus 2 divided by 4 plus extra 2 inches. But when we komu any 1 inch, so it's 4 inches throughout. But back ni baby wa me komu 5 and a baby so komu 4 because of say komu 1 inch wo the chiwo. Be nim ni the komu 1 inch. Komu baby so is 4 inches from the nipple line, waistline, hip line to the hemline. So after that, then we connect our darts as usual. So after connecting our darts, my clients now may draft atare man or bust moju. So as usual for princess darts, because any pane bust moju, you need to come down by 1.5 and then walk also to a half inch rather. About down 1.5, no walk also half inch. Send a beya ne who enquire even say sleeveless dresses and be enquire show ye ne bust and enquire show ye the breast side and I hope said they make an motiasi into no because Mr. Ande sir line here the divided armhole to get the curve no. It's now me back down 1.5 and I'm course for half. Then on sa 1.5 no, and I'm connected by me that. As I always say, because or so man blendy and yes be too pokey. You know, a hono na me pencil na me free hand na me de blendy shame. And then sa 2 inches na ye free moon. Don't forget so what the back home. But that no we shape ya show armhole anymore. So that's a word join ya encore shorty. And the reason why is another reason why that and say it gives more room for the breast. And quite to say atare no a better enough but it will give more room for the breast to relax. But nimpani near no for baby, there's no need so also 2 inches go out. No, and it's our calculations the win here. But we have an impano way no for. I also use them calculations and a man more room on the breast. So that new Baba draw the lapel, which is the collar. As I said earlier, a shawl collar na me use so and a shawl collar there and it's attached to the dress already. And no baby na on sound conquer another color baby. And mostly for dresses like this, me I am used 4 inches. I be more there almost back no neck no back neck no. No me there marking up. But me no me use 4 inches so that a bros wa mecha rather than say kwa short here, just a mecha pieces editor. So always I use 4 inches. A bros wa then I just cut it off. So that I use 4 inches is so short say that. So I will advise to say be use 4 inches or more so that a bruise mama now we try free so. And then how to manipulate your curve to get that curvy part so it depends on you. So this is me drawing out my lapel and my short collar attached to my dress. So this is how it looks like after me drafted out lapel, and this is how it looks like. And dots na me making wahane where on the dress even says my pamatare we buttons na baby I'm the buttons basis. And I'm Michael or atare so gradually we are done. We are getting to the end of our blazer dress. So penny dress is now penny shorts as in the suit former. The same process near the dress. Sana base, just that you shorten the length. Whereas we in panosol penny dress. It's not man anything. So we are done with our blazer dress. So this is how the front looks like. Saying our front and so your pattern we it was so winya. But our dress is not ready to be sewn yet. It's not mean cutting it out. And I was see dresses like this, do try, there is something called facing in it. It is here ready to see but you try and I make sure how you try facing. So this are center front and center back, cut to with line it to be cut for. So this our final look for our pattern. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.